I am V. Adul Krishna of class 11B. Here I have made an artificial egg hatching machine which is used for hatching eggs. Here, hatching of eggs refers to the production of baby chicks. In early days, these eggs were hatched by placing them under broody hens. Only 10 to 12 eggs can be put under one hen, but in an artificial egg hatching machine, we can hatch more than hundreds of eggs. And the incubator is an insulated enclosure where temperature, humidity, and other environmental conditions are regulated at optimal levels for the growth, reproduction, or hatching of the eggs. In incubator, the temperature should be maintained between 37 and 37.5 degrees Celsius, and high mortality is seen if the temperature drops below the 37 and goes higher above the 37.5 degrees Celsius for a number of hours. Here, the incubator should be operated in a location-free drafts, such as direct sunlight and other. An incubator should also be operated in several hours with water in a bowl to stabilize the internal atmosphere before the fertile eggs are settled inside the incubator. At the same height as the tops of the eggs and away from the source of heat. If the temperature stays either extreme for several days, the eggs may not hatch. Here, I have used cardboard box, plastic box, W1209 thermostat module to 12 volt DC fans and 12 volt 2 ampere AC to DC power supply board and some connecting wires and 40 volt bulbs, pin and flex quick gums, plastic bowls and plain glasses etc. are hence used in this incubator. When we switch on the thermostat, we can see the default temperature. So, now we can set it as per the conditions of an incubator. So, now I am going to set 37.5 degrees Celsius in the thermostat. For that, long press the set button, then we have to set the value on plus button, and then for this value we have to press the set button in this circuit. In this circuit, there are many parameters such as P0, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5 and P6. And we can also change these parameters as per the requirements. If we long press the set button, we can get access for P0 parameters. Here we can get H and C. H stands for heat and C stands for cooling. I am going to set the P1 as 0.2 and long press the set button. So we can set the P1 as 0.2. As 38 and long press the set button. So we set P2 as 38. P3. Now I am going to set P3 as 34 and long press the set button. So we set the P3 as 34 and I am going to set the P4 as 0. So now I am going to set the P4 as 0. So we set P4 as 0 and then I am going to set the P5 as 0 only. Now I am going to set the P6 as off, because if there is an increment or decrement in the temperature, the alarm will get started to work, but the alarm won't get be sounded because the buzzer is not connected to the board. But there is an LED in the thermostat for the purpose, but there is no use of that LED, so that's why the P6 is set to be turned off.